And we're live. And Lori is here, so I'll let her do her hi, everybody, when she gets in here. Hope you guys are doing good today. It's been a busy day, busy week, actually.
Man. Hi.
Figured you could do your hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. It's been a long time.
It has.
Whew. Forgot what it was like. I forgot timing. It's busy.
Yeah, why is it when we do the show, we're like running till like the last minute?
I don't know. Well, I'm catching up for 10 days.
That
so.
is true.
Did you miss me? No. I was going to say, my plan was to get here and set like this.
You'd be like Justin.
And just see how long I could do it until somebody figured out I wasn't a cutout. You can probably see my heart beating. Or my ears wiggling.
Well,
anyway, yeah.
Mackie's watching us and my mom and dad.
Hi, Mac.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Well, they're my age, so. Hi. Hi, sisters.
So, you look like we're in a fishbowl. I'm going to tilt it up just a little bit.
Okay. Can it make me look thinner?
Yes. So sorry, guys. Cameraman Joe has not been on it recently.
He's been on vacation, too. I saw him at the beach.
Okay, at least we don't look like we're in a fishbowl anymore.
We missed Michelle. She was here.
She was.
I kind of thought maybe she'd make it back, but.
No. You did have coffee.
I
slowly moved it over there when I moved the table over. So if you guys don't realize, this is not how my office is normally set up.
No.
We have to feng shui every time we do a show and move the table over, move the chairs over, move the coffee maker that way. So.
And I had a full cup of coffee on there. Can you see what it says? I just want to drink coffee and pet my dog. I need to add an S to that because they'd be upset. So how did your dogs do through the 4th of July?
Oh, they hate it.
Oh, I know. We actually gave our dogs CBD oil.
That's not a bad idea.
And it helped. And we turned the music up really loud on our TV so that they couldn't hear, but it helped a lot because last year they were just crazy.
I think I'm going to ask the vet next year for some calming pills because Jerry, by the third night of all the booms going off, he was just shaking the whole time. Which he didn't bark anymore. He just was anxious.
That's how Jenny was.
But then Bob, we couldn't even let him outside more than go to the bathroom because as soon as one went off, he's just bark.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were traumatized. So we got the cats in, we got all the dogs in, we turned the music up, gave them all drugs. So it was but we got invited to go different places, and we just couldn't.
We can't go anywhere either because one year we left Jerry and Bob in their kennel as we went to go watch the fireworks. Jerry bent to the front of the kennel and broke out of the door because he freaked out so bad. So we don't leave anywhere.
I know. And those calming vests or whatever, I don't know if they work. If anybody's ever used them, please let us know. I would probably buy 5 of them if I thought it would work. But yeah, poor Angus. He's a giant dog, and he's trying to squeeze into this little area to try to feel safe. And 4th of July fireworks.
As my husband Matt calls it, it scared the crap out of your dog in local Veteran Day.
Yes. That's exactly right. Can you imagine? Oh, I can't even. I'm so. Here's to you, veterans. I feel for you. There's my phone going again.
Your phone hasn't stopped ringing today.
Yesterday when I got in, I had messages on top of messages, which means I was picking up messages as they were leaving messages, and I had messages all day long. I went through a whole notebook of.
I couldn't stick any more on her door.
I should have got a picture of that. That was pretty funny. I walked in.
All over it.
Well, I came in Sunday to get the 4th of July trip going, and for the fireworks in the Tri-Cities, and there's all these stickers on my door, and I thought, I'm not going to look at those now. Just went in. Thought it was pretty cute. So anyway, I had some pictures. So we did. I was on the West Valley Girls Reunion, class of '75. Go Rams! And we do it every year. We go on a vacation, just us girls, and so we had a great time. This year it was the Magnificent Seven. There's supposed to be 10 of us, but it ended up the seven. Now, first I got to give a shout out to my girls. So here's my girls. And that's us. And we just have so much fun together. And there we are on the Lady of the Lake. We went to Chelan this year. We pick a different destination every year. And so this year was Lake Chelan. So that was on the Lady of the Lake Express. You guys were hot here. It was 104 or something, 109, I think, on the Lady of the Lake.
Oh, wow.
There was wine tasting. I was the designated driver. Had a blast. Had them all shoved into my van. Now, I'm not real big on all these, like, what is it, Snapchat and
those filters?
Yes. Okay. So Kim, which is, she's actually the youngest of the group, the one right here in front. She's up on all those. So she was showing us the pretty filter. Oh my gosh, I was like, I want to be like that forever. We were each taking our picture and she was doing it with the pretty filter. There's no wrinkles, there's no marks, you look glamorous. Glamour filter, remember. Anyway, so we're experimenting with it, and I did this filter. And you know what's funny? Is I look like my brother Joe. Except Joe doesn't have a man bun. But isn't that just hysterical? That's what I'd look like as a guy. And a gangsta. So anyway, those were fun. So I downloaded Snapchat so I could do the filters, and they were kind of fun. That was a great time.
They're fun to play with. The boys like to play with them on my phone. But the funny thing is, so the filters are fun until they enlarge your eyes. And if you already have big eyes, then you look like a bug. Big eye filters don't work for me.
I was doing those, and the other girls were like, I can't do that. And I said, if you can't laugh at yourself because I look like an ostrich in one. I should, next week I'll bring pictures of it because it was so funny. I said there was when I was an ostrich, when I was I think just like a big bubble, like a big bubble fish with these big giant eyes. And I was cracking up. I entertained myself for quite some time with that.
So if you don't have Snapchat, download the app just for the fun of playing with the filters.
Oh, it is.
It's like a good 10 minutes.
And you can save it or you can not. You can, delete it and go on and do another one. But I was laughing so hard.
And you can do it with your grandkids too, because it'll pick up both people in it. And some of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so
Kim and I were doing that too. But I do like the glamour shot ones. Speaking of the grandkids, school pictures. Where am I? There I am. This is Zoe, and that's Bailey.
How cute.
I know, aren't they cute? I get to see them
They're
this weekend.
They're getting so big.
I know it.
They're so tiny.
Zoe's a tween. She's almost a teen. She's a year away from being a teen, and Bailey just turned 8, which blows my mind. So anyway, shout out to my girls. They're so cute and so smart. And this is my latest artwork from Bailey. For those of you who've been in my office, you see my grandma picture that is frame. That Zoe did that, and then Bailey did this one. So I'm going to get I had a frame, but it was an 8x10. I don't want to cut any of it off. And it's Grandma's favorite animals. So she came and asked me different questions. So of course, up here is a pterodactyl. This is, of course, a giraffe. That's the land animal. The under one is a mouse under the ground, and then the C is the whale. So she came out with that. I thought that was very cute. So I got to frame that one for my office. I had pictures. I actually had a picture of Lincoln City, too, because, Lincoln City was beautiful.
Your pictures you put online were great.
Yeah, if you can, go to Facebook and find our site under photo albums, and you can see Lincoln City there.
As well as the cruise you did.
4th of July, yeah. The beach was beautiful. Luckily, I had 40-some people who I took out of this heat because you guys were scorching.
Oh, we were.
We had nice 69 degrees, 72, I think it got the highest. So,
And then our AC died. You missed out on that.
I know.
So
Somebody said that.
Wednesday, it was 85 in here. So Thursday they came and fixed it, and then Mike and I were freezing on Thursday afternoon. Started doing that, and then Friday morning we were both freezing in here because it was so cold blowing out.
Oh, after being hot, yeah. We slept with our windows open so you could hear the ocean. Oh, yeah, it was very nice. And went down to the Newport Aquarium. Did you know there's 2 Newport aquariums?
No.
When I went to buy the tickets, I got all the tickets in there and just about pushed purchase when this little bubble popped up and says, you are buying tickets for Newport, Kentucky. And I was like, well, that's going to be a long drive. So I had to back out, and it's Oregon, the Oregon Aquarium.
Oh, wow. Was it connected?
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh.
Newport Aquarium is in Kentucky. The Oregon Coast Aquarium is in Newport, Oregon. I did not know. But we were at the Newport, Oregon Aquarium, and that was really, I sent you pictures of
the otters.
Otters. I love the otters. And I love the jellyfish. I know. They were fighting. I have some good video. They were rolling and fighting. I said, we're either watching a wrestling match or we're witnessing a murder because we weren't real sure. And then as soon as they saw us, they just like, do, and then just kind of swam away. Like, oh, there's an audience. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So the folks had a good time. Some people actually won money. I'm not going to say who. Mom. Not going to say how much. She did very good. So, but it was a good time. We had a lot of healing, and the ocean kind of washed things away. We had a couple of incidences, and our prayers and thoughts go out to those. That's all I'll say about that. But it was a good time. So now we're getting ready for the Eagles tribute band concert tomorrow. I actually just got 2 tickets that came in. So if anybody wants to go, please call me. And I've got those 2 tickets. It includes dinner and the ride up and the ride back and a really good concert up at Wenatchee. And then the mystery trip. That's why I had my door shut.
Oh, okay.
Working on the mystery trip, July 21st and 22nd. And I just got 2 rooms opened up on that. So if anybody wants to go.
And don't ask Michelle and I where they're going. We have no idea. Lori doesn't tell us.
No, in fact, I'm meeting at 2:00 with the bus driver to tell him.
Yeah, they're the only ones that know. We have no idea.
Sometimes I don't have any idea. Sometimes it's the last minute. I don't know. Let's try this.
That is true though, because you are super frazzled and like you're like, don't talk to me. And we're like, okay.
If my door is shut, don't bother me. I am working. I'm trying to hide my arm flab. Anyway. So what else is going on? I just feel like I've been gone forever.
You and Michelle have been gone forever.
It was 2 weeks.
It was. So this past weekend, because on this weekend was enjoy your parks weekend.
Oh. Well, that's a good place for us to work for.
Right. So you're supposed to enjoy the parks around your town. Well, we did that. So Saturday, we ended up going to Chesterley, and then we went and had a mommy date. We haven't had a mommy date in so long, and it was actually the first time that we've gone in a restaurant to eat since this whole COVID
Oh,
thing.
really?
And
wow.
Dolly's never eaten in a restaurant, so I'm going,
oh, how's this going to go?
I'm by myself. It's mommy date. She did great.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So we had pizza at Maud's Pizza, which if you haven't been, it is so good.
Oh, it is good. I love the cauliflower.
She ate a piece of the Savoy pizza, and Vincent apparently loves onions on his pizza. It's so funny. He wanted pepperoni and onions, and Steve was, of course, wanted to be like his big brother.
Yeah.
And goes, well, I want pepperoni and onions. And then he took a bite, and he's like, I don't like it.
I don't like it. That's so cute.
So Vincent got extra onions. I tried to give Dolly some of my olives and little veggies from my salad. Yeah, she looks like she's
looking at it going, and this is what?
Yeah, she's like, I want the pizza.
Yeah, this is part of what? I don't think so, Mom. Thanks for sharing.
Their salads are great though.
Oh,
Their
I
Greek
like
salad is so good.
their cauliflower pizza.
I'm gonna have to try that.
The the crust is made out of cauliflower.
Mhm.
It is crunchy because I like crunchy.
Well, that's
crust.
gluten-free and low carb
Yeah,
right there. I did not know
good.
they had a cauliflower. I would have gotten that.
Good. Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday, since it was 4th of July, and it was hotter than all get out still,
Mm-hmm.
we ended up going to MLK Splash Park, and we went and stopped by Sonic and got ourselves red, white, and blue Slurpees.
Bring it up. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cute.
And which I didn't really even get any of my slushie because I got a cherry limeade, and I thought, oh, Dolly has a couple of such. No, that child ate the whole thing.
Right. Now you know. That's cute.
And then that's them running around. Although I do have a funny one. And if you ever see Dolly and she's running with her arms behind her, this is when she's trying to go as fast as she possibly can. And the boys call it Dolly speed.
Aerodynamic.
And so when you say Dolly speed, she'll throw her arms back and try to run as fast as she can.
Oh, that's funny.
Although she did that to a little boy, and I guess she thought it was either her brother or she was trying to be cute, and she ran up with her arms, and then she looked up, and the little boy's looking at her like,
"Who are you?"
And then she like freaked out and ran back to the blanket.
I don't know this kid. That's funny. She's like making herself aerodynamic.
She is. That's how she goes faster.
That reminds me of. Did you ever watch? Tom Cruise in all of his Mission Impossible. I used to watch this show with Courtney Cox, and it was called Cougar Town.
Mm-hmm.
Loved that show. But when they would be pretending to run or whatever, they'd say, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, and they would do this. And then they'd go around corners like this. And I thought, that's so weird that they're doing that. Until I watched one of the shows, and he was running like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing exactly, and he would be with his arms straight like this, Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. So anyway, I thought that was funny. So that's kind of reminded me of her being aerodynamic.
She is.
Dolly speed.
And then I ran to Costco yesterday, and I found these. So if you guys are going to Costco, look for these. Not only are they low carb, gluten free, but delicious.
Don't suppose you brought any.
No, I didn't. I need to bring some.
Share with the cloud.
I forgot. I made my hummus sandwich this morning, and I forgot to get in the pantry to get some out. But they taste like those praline pecans.
Oh.
And like in the South, you have peanuts, you have your praline pecans, and you have your hot dogs when you go to the baseball games. I mean, those are your three food groups. And so.
Same here.
So when I got those yesterday, it made me think of going to the Stars baseball games with my mom and dad.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, these are so good, and I can eat these. They're not full of sugar, and I can just, a fourth a cup's only 1 gram.
Every time we would go to any event that has the pecans or the cashews or the peanuts in the cone thing, pecans. Well, cashews I like, but I love the pecans like that. They're so good. Never enough. There's never enough.
No, you get to the bottom, and then you're like, oh. Yeah. But that was our weekend. We enjoyed the parks. We tried to get out as much as possible. And then we went to Randall on Monday when we were off.
We stayed in the pool. I got home Friday, and the pool was up. We got a, what do you call it, a 14-foot, 3.5-foot pool. Well, when you're floating, you don't know the ground is just a few inches below you. So you're floating, and you got this 14-foot. So we're floating around, and then as you get off, you're on your knees. But we stayed there almost the whole weekend. Oh, wow. Everybody goes, oh, you got a tan. You were in I was like, no, there wasn't any sun in Lincoln City. And no, we stayed in the shade in Chelan, kind of. But the tan was from the pool, Saturday and Sunday, floating. Just, I'll take a nap right here. It's just, I can see why water beds became so popular. If in fact they would, not break, or the heaters always broke on them. I remember that back in the 70s, and then you're sleeping on cold, freezing water. But that's a good feeling of just floating in warmth, kind of like the womb. I digress.
So today is National Strawberry Sundae Day.
No, which is nice. We got a strawberry social coming up.
Yep, Seniors Inc. is doing the Strawberry Social next Wednesday at 2:00. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, come by.
Just got mine.
They are selling tickets 9 to 12 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're $7 a piece. So
Is Mom on yet? I wanted to tell her. Got tickets, Mom.
not yet. Oh, but my mom did say that my aunt said the vests don't work. So don't get the
Okay, good.
vest.
Yeah, because $5 is a lot of money to spend. So. I didn't think it would. I don't know.
I just figured Jerry would eat it. Bob wears sweaters in the winter.
Oh, does he
He
really?
does. He's an old professor.
Oh, that's so funny.
Dr. Bob comes
Dr. Bob. We got to get pictures of that.
Okay,
That'll
I'll
be
bring
funny.
in one.
Yeah, Dr.
I don't know
Bob
if I have
is-
one on the walls. I mean, his sweater. I don't think so. I'll have to get
No,
one.
I'm sure I would have found it by now because I usually am sitting here staring off into space at your pictures. There he is with a. Is that Jerry? No, with a scarf on. Is that Bob?
Mm-hmm, that's when
Yeah.
you go to work with me.
Oh,
He's on the computer.
that's funny. Yeah, he is.
He used to be a pet therapist.
There's Jerry with a hat.
We dress him up.
That's funny.
And then don't forget on the 11th this weekend, which is Sunday, that's 7-Eleven Day. You get free Slurpees.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
But you have to go to a 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Where are there 7-Elevens in Yakima anymore? Is there still
where
one
do-
on
where do-
16th and
yeah,
Summit View?
16th and Summit View, there is
That's
a
hard to
7
park, though.
It is a horrible place to park. But we've gone and gotten slushies there, and so we're gonna probably go this weekend to go get some.
I remember, yes, I have a story about this too. There's not too much I don't have a story about. But I was 13 years old, went down to spend the summer with my dad who lived in Paradise Valley, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. And I was amazed that there were these stores down there that stayed open 24/7. If you wanted something, like we'd be out swimming because it was, 100 and who knows.
Right.
And so we'd be out swimming and we'd go, oh, we want to go get something. So my stepmom or my dad would load us in the car and we'd go to this store. It could be midnight, 1 o'clock. You could get a Slurpee. You could get a hot dog, whatever you wanted. I was just amazed. And it took, I don't know how many years for it to finally hit Yakima.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one I remember was on the corner of 40th and Nob Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the first 7-Eleven. And then there was one on Summit View and 56th, and there was one on 16th and Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
They were all over the place. They popped up everywhere. These 7-Elevens, they were so amazing. Then after the years, it was like you didn't go into 7-Eleven because you might get shot.
Oh, well, that's not good.
So that was and then they started closing up. But I remember that I could not believe there was a store that stayed open that long and had all these wonderful things at 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably not a place for a 13-year-old to be, but hey, that was my dad, and that's how he rolled. Let's go.
So also on Sunday, it is Eat Your Jello Day
Mm-hmm.
and Pecan Pie Day. And then next Tuesday is Cow Appreciation Day.
So you don't eat meat?
I guess not. I don't know.
I
You
still
probably
not
wanna...
eating meat.
And then next Wednesday is Mac and Cheese Day, which I'm fine. And it's also National Nude Day, but we will be wearing clothes.
Yeah, we probably will.
And then this is the funny one for this week. This week is Be Nice to Jersey Week. So I guess Jersey, all your
New Jersey?
like New Jersey, like your Jersey friends.
Your Jersey shirts?
I don't know. I'm guessing
Jersey cows? That's kind of like Be Nice to Eat Cows Day. Jersey. I don't even understand that one.
And then at the beginning of this month, it was International Joke Day, and it was last Thursday. So you guys missed out on my fun jokes, which I'm taking a picture because this cracks me up that Dolly plays with this. So we don't have a changing table. We just change her on the bed or the floor. We put down the pad and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's always playing with something because otherwise her legs are
Yeah.
everywhere and you're trying to get the diaper on and like not have her flip over. So we've given her little jingle keys and stuffed animals and stuff like that. Well, I come in to the bedroom yesterday and I'm looking and there's a stud finder and it makes noise and it beeps and it has a little light.
Yeah, you find the stud.
That's apparently now Dolly's stud finder. And so goes yesterday, he goes, well, I gave her a stud finder. And that way she'll always have one for when she gets older. I'm like, stud finder. But
Okay.
so when she finds the stud of her life,
she's going to bring it home and Daddy's going to kick him out the door. Nope, not that one. Not that stud. That's funny.
So, which prompted me to go look up dad jokes because
okay.
he thought that was hilarious. And
sounds about right.
Yep. So there's always bad dad jokes. Do you know which bear's the most condescending?
Which bear?
Mm-hmm.
Do not.
A panda.
A pan.
Duh.
Yeah, that is a bad dad joke.
What did Tennessee?
What did Tennessee? I don't know.
The same thing as Arkansas.
Next.
Okay. What's the most detail-oriented ocean?
Well, I saw that, and now it makes sense. The Pacific.
Yes.
To be specific.
Mm-hmm.
To be Pacific.
Why did the coach go to the bank?
But let me see if I can figure this out. Why did the coach go to the bank? I do not know.
To get his quarterback.
Oh, good. That one's actually pretty cute.
How can you tell it's the dogwood tree?
By the bark?
Yes. Oh. Why was the color green notoriously single?
Oh. That one escapes me.
It's always so jaded.
That's good.
How do you get a country girl's attention?
But whistle?
A tractor.
There's a song about that.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah.
What do you call a pudgy psychic?
I don't know.
A four-chin teller.
I resemble that remark.
You don't. Oh. What's brown and sticky?
Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
A stick.
Brown and sticky, a stick. Okay, that was stretching it.
All right, last one. What's a crafty dancer's favorite hobby?
A crafty dancer's favorite hobby. Don't know.
Cutting a rug. Oh, these are horrible. I'm going to bring these home to Matt. I'm probably going to be hilarious. I have so many more. There's like 150 of these.
Are there really?
Yep.
I like jokes.
I'll save some for next time.
Yeah, do. Because I even when they're stupid, I like them. They're funny.
Okay, and so I have to, talking about stupid stuff, because I saw this last night and I was going to bring it up on the show. The new fashion trend. Because, you know, we're always looking at what's new and hip. And since we don't have makeup, I guess we can't do the fashion trend, but I don't know if I'd really want to do this.
They look crooked.
Do you ever want to bleach your eyebrows?
No.
That's the new fashion trend.
What?
Celebrities are bleaching their eyebrows. So it looks like they don't have any. It's one thing if you're blonde and you don't have any eyebrows. It's another thing when you bleach them on purpose.
Is that No, that is just
It
wrong.
doesn't look good. But that's
Well, number one, isn't that a little dangerous to have bleach
by
near your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look at these things.
Mm-hmm.
Can we even?
You're not supposed to even put hair dye on your eyebrows.
No, you're not. Why not just shave them off?
That was a trend. I looked that up too.
Well, I know they have. Nikki and her friend Talia, they did one year. It was back in the crisscross days.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Because you guys are about the same
Mm-hmm.
age. Well, she's a little older. But they did the line through the one eyebrow. I've got a picture of her doing that with her. Their hairs were cornrowed with the line, and they're like this with their clothes on backwards or funny. I love my daughters. It was pretty funny. Isn't that gal that played
in Game of Thrones?
No, she played Wednesday Addams.
No, that's not Christina Ricci.
Oh, it's not?
That's the one that played in Game of Thrones as the little girl.
Oh, Lizzo.
No. But Lizzo did it too.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't have her picture. It didn't print that one.
Oh.
But hers actually looked like she was doing like a photo shoot. Yeah, it didn't print the one. And it had like some painted makeup, like they were doing a mosaic kind of look. So it was okay that her eyebrows were bleached,
Yeah.
and you were covering it with color anyway.
Cream bleach lightens, and they're doing the eyebrows.
I've understood bleaching your mustache, but I don't think I'd want to do my eyebrows. But maybe that's what they use on their eyebrows, is what they do their mustache bleach.
Maybe. I don't know.
Still, I don't want it that close to my eye.
I just don't even, I have a hard time. I think I need to draw eyebrows.
Maybe I'm growing with the trend, because more and more hair falls away from my eyebrows and just moves downwards. So I'll be soon.
That's the one thing I love about my West Valley girls when we get together, because we talk about things that you don't normally talk about,
Mm-hmm.
about the chin hairs and things that you don't think anybody else knows. But then when you get together, you go, oh, thank goodness I'm not the only one, And we're talking about the hair lowering down, and I was I'm telling myself. So for many years now, I have no leg hair.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't grow on my legs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, and shaving my legs for me, with my legs as long as they were, was an all-day job. So I was really grateful for that. So, and I was talking about that. I was like, yeah, well, that's the one place I don't have hair. And so we're in the sun, setting out, and I look down, and I've got a streak of like one hair all the way down from my knee to my ankle, about this long. Like a row of forest. And I'm looking in the sun, and it's bleachy, whitish, but I'm like, oh, I could have French braided right down if I could reach. And I was cracking up laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, because it's like, how long is that big growing? Because I don't see it. But in the sunshine, it was like, it was doing the wave. So it was pretty funny. I ran into the bathroom, and whoop, it was gone. But so you should always check in the sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
But we all made a pact that if we ever saw something like that on each one of us, we'd just come up and go, pink. Heck, getting old.
It is.
It's hard being a woman.
It is.
It really is. Men don't care. Although I have to say, Al came up to me today and he goes, you're going to need to, I thought he said, I know what you're going to say, but I need you to cut the hair out of my ears. And I'm like, ew, you have hair growing out of your ears? And then I realized he meant cut around it, because, and I told him just go get a haircut.
But I'm sure he probably has hair growing out of his ears.
Men do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I guess they have that.
Because I don't have that problem. Matt has that problem.
Does he? Yeah. So that's a man thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's funny.
Our school supply drive is going on right now, so
Yay.
New school supplies, please, no use. Drop them off at the front desk. We're doing that till the end of September, and our blood drive went fantastic. I've got the bruises to
Is that
show
for
it.
Blood drive?
It is. I always bruise like that when they do take
I
blood.
do that when they take blood, but I don't do blood giving. I don't let my blood.
But we collected 17 pints, and
Wow.
we saved 60 lives in doing so.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
So I feel happy about that.
That's very good.
Well, be going.
Finally, we've been trying to do that forever.
I know. So, I'm just happy we helped out and it actually happened. But we'll probably be doing another one in at least the end of the year.
Was that set up in the ballroom?
It was set up in the fitness room.
Oh.
So it had 3 tables set up that, 4 tables to donate and 3 tables to do your questionnaire.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, my mom said getting older is not for sissies, as they say.
You are absolutely right, Nancy. It's not. It is not for sissies.
And then I'm collecting these stories about UFOs because I'm going to do a piece about it soon. But they keep finding all of these sightings everywhere, so I keep finding the little articles and I'm putting them together.
Oh, we are big. It's not UFOs anymore.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's called, darn it, that's not what it's called, but they're called UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon.
Oh.
UAPs, that's the new buzzword. And Josh, who does that exploration show, he just did a show on, apparently, the government just released some info.
That's one of the articles I have.
Yes, so they did a whole show on it. So we're always outside watching. I mean, him and I both, I've seen, okay, here's a question. What state has the most sightings of anywhere on Earth?
I thought it was either New Mexico or Nevada, one of those two.
Washington.
Really?
Washington is. Mount Adams, Mount Rainier, huge. And everyone I've seen has been in Washington area. One was on the way to Walla Walla, but Mount Adams, big time. There's always UAPs, not UFOs anymore.
Well, if you watch the sky, sometimes you see weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You feel like you're going crazy because you're seeing that in
the
the
sky. Yeah. But, we watched that Skinwalker Ranch, too. And that's an interesting phenomenon.
So next week, I'm going to be talking about our UFOs. So if you have any UFO sightings, let us know.
Yeah. We won't judge, as you shouldn't. It's out there.
Said, getting over neck surgery again, and wow, a difference 4 years has made on my energy level.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, surgery's not for sissies either.
No. And then you guys will be seeing this coming out soon. I'm going to have Lori and Michelle proof it before I print out a whole bunch of these because I always spell like one word.
We all do.
And so once they proof it, I'm going to put these out. And we just want to get a new idea of like classes and events to do because we have some great stuff here, but I feel like we could ramp it up, do something different.
Well, we do need to because
we have a new generation coming in.
I still think we need the bumper stickers.
Not your grandma's senior center.
And I had a pot leaf on the front of it.
Ken was not keen on that.
He liked it, but he said we couldn't do it. But it's not your grandma's senior center. I mean,
it's not. We're definitely trying to be up with the times.
Yeah, working on maybe some dances and I mean just some new stuff to do.
Yeah.
How many out there do cornhole? I love it. We do it. The neighbors do it. We had it set up and nobody showed up. But yeah. I think it's just we got to break out of that somehow. So we need your help. We need anybody out there.
So when
YouTube,
you come in,
Facebook.
Fill these out. It's anonymous. If you do want to be a group facilitator for any of the groups that are listed on here or an idea that you have, leave your name and number so I can call you and have you be part of that. But I just want to get people's feedback because, we brainstorm all the time, but we don't necessarily know what's going to hit.
No, we try it. And if it doesn't hit, well, we try it again. And then it's like, well, but then again, I think that a lot of it is we don't get enough people. We don't get the word out or the word's not getting out. So we need your help.
Yep.
We want this place to be someplace fun.
Flourishing.
Yeah, flourishing, yeah. Travel's doing
great,
amazingly well. We've got Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like I was going to start right into travel, and I thought, well, I probably better do that. So I have been gone, so I have not gotten the World 2022 book out, but I have now started, and we're going to be making those in house. So I will try to have those out by next week. But the list of our travel for next year is going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Number one on the list, if you can see, is spring training in Arizona, and that's with some Mariners. So if I got Mariners fans out there, or they want to see some of the Arizona mountainside and some games, sign up. But we'll have those books ready to go, and it'll have reservation or registration forms and everything. So working on that, and I just can't believe that we're already halfway through this year, and I'm booking out for next year.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
People are ready to go, though. We were locked down for so long; they're ready to go.
They want to see things.
And that's why I want new ideas, because I want to get people out again. And I feel like they think all we do is cards. And we do so much more.
We do so much more, and we can do so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid to ask.
Mm-hmm.
We'll grab it with both. And if you, like you said, if there's something you'd like to teach, do, get started and be a part of, please.
Yep.
Please. So, oh, look at that. I just noticed that we can see, I can see.
Comments?
Yeah, comments on there. That's cool. Anyway.
Well, we do have our first dance on Friday. Just quick announcement. So 1:30 afternoon dance. We're working on boomer dances. We'll, as soon as I can get in touch with the musicians, we'll go from there.
Yeah, Friday night dances. So.
And then the first concert in the park.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Is this Friday. It's free. It's at Franklin Park. And it is Die Bruder, which is a classic rock band from 6 to 8 p.m. And then on Sunday is the first Viva La Musica, and it's, I probably am going to butcher this, Cruzados musical. They're playing from 5 to 7.
Where's that at?
It's at Miller Park.
Oh, okay. I did not know we had that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. We like going to the Franklin Park when we get a little cooler and pull it up with our blanket and our chairs, and sometimes we take a dog, sometimes we don't, and just kick back and have our dinner right there at the park.
It's nice.
It's so nice. Listen to music, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to do the movie thing this year. Maybe
my kiddos, by the time it gets dark outside, they're going to be passed out. So
that's true.
But it is something fun to do. The first movie this weekend's Matilda. It's out at Chesterley Park. It's free. 8:30 it starts. So go check it out. Oh, and Michelle is, she had to go take her son to an appointment. So that's why she's not with us today. But she should be here. Oh my gosh, if we are all here next week. What?
Baseball next week.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. I'm still in vacation mode. Aloha.
I know Lori walked in this morning. I'm like, where's your Red Sox shirt?
And I bought a new one. I have my white one now. I got it down at the outlet mall. I'm so excited.
And Mackie, that is a great idea. Movie nights at the Harman Center. We've done them in the past.
Yes.
We need to get more people to want to come to them because they are a bit pricey to buy, and I just don't want 20 people to show up and we put out so much money for a movie.
I don't think people realize that when you show a movie, you have to pay licensing fees, and they're spendy.
They're about $100 to $250, depending on the movie.
And even if you own the movie, you can't just show it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're in, I mean, you could if you were in your private house.
Right.
Or something like that, but we're a city facility, so you have to pay the licensing fee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why there's always a little bit of a charge, and we always had good snacks.
We did.
And sometimes door prizes, and
those are fun. They definitely were, but I just want a good participation because the last time we did them, it was about 20 to 25 people that showed up, and that was it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Round them up, Linda. I know you can do it.
Woo! She's my rounder-upper.
And also, I need to call you, by the way, to ask you about walking groups. So
we're volunteering you for everything.
We are.
She's one of my hosts. She's learning. She's learning a lot. She's getting like power fed, spoon fed, learning things. So good job, my Linda.
Linda Lockwood was on here earlier too.
Oh, good. Well, and hello to all of our YouTube fans that come on afterwards. We should. I mean, can you do YouTube and subscribe?
Yeah,
You
can
should have a
subscribe
subscribe thing,
What do you mean subscribe to?
like our show. Subscribe to our show.
Well, we have it on there on the Parks and Rec. We don't have one specifically for chat phase, but maybe we need to make one
Yes, we
specifically
do.
for chat phase.
And then we can go subscribe. Push the subscribe button. There's not one here.
I could do that. All I have to do is a little
Yeah.
editing at the end of it and then add it
Yeah.
on.
Why not?
Yeah.
We seem to get a lot of viewers on that, so that would be kind of fun just to see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week, hopefully with all three of us.
Yeah.
And have a good weekend and try to stay cool because it's still going to be pretty hot out there this weekend.
Yes, it is. Stay cool and stay hydrated. Drink your water.
And
All
watch
right.
out for your pets.
Yes.
Bye, guys.